Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back for those of you who are coming back, and for those who are new, thank you so much for being here. Please do so hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets as well. Today I am using the Collect and Read Wisdom of Avalon deck. This is one card for the collective, so it's one card for everyone. Please accept and love and like what you can relate to, and please leave and love and like what you can't or what you don't relate to. I literally did this video 2 minutes ago, and because I'm in the car, I must have hit off the steering wheel because the phone dropped. So I do apologise, but that was the card that came out, was communication, okay? So with communication, for some of you, it is a case of clearing off your throat chakra. Imagine big blue ball of light, just a big beam, and it's like a lotus flower spinning and clearing away any black spots or any kind of communication issues that are arising. Call upon Archangel Gabriel. For those of you who, who work alongside the spiritual life and, who have great faith, call upon Archangel Gabriel, okay? He will help get your words out. He is the patron archangel for communication and things. So do that as well. For some of you, it is a case of actually standing in your truth and speaking your mind for once. And you know something, to hell with it if people don't agree with you, because that's life, okay? Not everyone can agree. If everyone was in agreement and we lived in some, like The Handmaid's Tale, if anyone watches that show, if we lived in Gilead, then we'd all just be boring and it would be a dictatorship. Whereas we do not live in a dictatorship. We live in a world of free speech or public speech, and being able to speak your truth, no matter if you're green, purple, blue, or anything else. So stand in your truth and use your words, okay? And that sounds patronizing for some of you, but for some of you, you need to listen to me. Use your words, get it out there, okay? Even if it's a case of having to write it down to be able to read it back, or kind of write it down and like in a story kind of form to read it back to yourself, to actually fully understand what it is that you're going through yourself. Because sometimes for some of you, and for some of us, like everybody as a whole, as a collective, sometimes we can kind of have this narrative that it's not actually happening to us, it happened to X. So when we're writing that, or writing it all down, use the present terminology for yourself. So I, okay, and start doing that, so you'll be able to kind of it'll assist with your communication, okay, with your lines of communication. As on the image of the card itself, it's going round and round in circles. Get off the merry-go-round, okay? It is time that it just stop it and kind of be like, no, not doing this again, okay? But you need to get your communication up and running. Whether that be words, I know I'm speaking about words and writing and things. Maybe it's like a text or a call, or even an email. Just drop an email and say it as it is, perhaps. Or even, like, once you're not causing pain or unwilled pain and hurt to anybody, maybe it's someone that you have lost contact with, or a friend that you really need just to touch base with, and it's been so long and you're like, oh God, what do I say? Hey, how's it going? It's like an opener. Hey, how's it going? Been a long time, or hi stranger, or whatever the case may be. But you need to start communicating, because I do feel for some of you, blocking this communication isn't allowing things to flow properly. There was something else with the communication that I literally just heard there a second ago. Communicate properly with yourself. For some of you, it is a case of being nicer to yourself and listening to yourself, and just being a nicer person to you, in your head, in your body, in everything. If you can start being nicer to yourself, it will start showing on your face more. It will just, the energy will flow for you freer, okay? So that is the communication, okay? Out with the old, in with the new, basically. And just as I'm literally doing this with the cards, the bottom card is the cat. Independence, healthy boundaries. And for some of you, the communication, maybe it is just a case of having the healthy boundary to know when to even stop talking and when to stop that communications with people. And if that is the case, you're doing a really good job, and that is something that you need to do for you right now, okay? I'm not saying that it'll always be like that, but for right now, it is. So yeah, communication with the cat, very appropriate, I think, when they're hand in hand, especially because I'm only copping it because I'm kind of saying people need to be communicating, and it's like a reminder that sometimes you don't need to communicate. Sometimes silence is the only communication that needs to be said or done or felt or heard. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a great day, whatever corner of the world that you're in, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.